All right. So it was crazy because I was like, normally sometimes I can like change the channel and get back into it, and right when I did, it ended it, and I could see him. It was crazy. Like it was on a separate screen. Is the best way I can put it. Like it was crazy. I don't know what's up with YouTube tonight, but you are wrecking my evening, man. What the hell? Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Take 4. All right. Okay, I can hear you, but I don't see you.
Okay. All right. Let's see here.
Okay. Yeah. Take 4. Well. Okay. So let me see something. Live chat.
All right.
Hold on. Live video. Hide live video. No.
Can you see it on your end, babe? Oops, let me mute that.
That's weird. Like I get out of this and I could see him. Can you hear me though?
Oh yeah, I can hear you, boss. Can you hear me?
Let's see. What is going on here? Screen. Nope. Close. Nope.
I wonder if I go to the actual YouTube
Turn that
site.
around. That's not it. Oh man, this is weird.
It's all right, bro. They're saying they can hear both of us. Just post a picture of like Ben Affleck up there.
Wow. I can't see him and I can't hear him, but I think he can hear me.
I sure can. Let me make this a little bit smaller.
Hold on, real quick. I'm trying something else. Give me just a second, guys.
Pause that. Okay. Let's see. Chat viewing options. Let me push that. Boop. Oh.
All right, you there? Okay.
I'm here. Can you hear me now?
Wow, this okay. Let me tell you what I just did. I reset the phone, like I turned it all the way off and turned it back on.
Yeah.
And it rebooted the channel, and now I can see you because it was crazy.
Sweet.
Like I would end the video, and then it would show
Right.
you that you're like on a screen behind the screen.
That's awesome.
So yeah, all right, guys. So real quick, this is Mr. Justin Patterson. You gotta excuse him. He's an army guy. You got to be nice. Be nice to the guy. You can't be mean.
Hoorah.
So what you up to, brother?
Well, we're man. What did we do today? We did all kinds of stuff today. The typical day of running a nonprofit, reaching out. We just linked up with they're kind of like Make a Wish Foundation out of Atlanta, and what we're doing is we're going to start partnering with them. It's called 123 Dream, or I'm sorry, Dream on 3. Now, what that is kids with special needs, at-risk youth, and terminally ill kids. We are going to partner with the Atlanta Falcons and get this. You're going to love this. We're going to get Falcons players to go fishing with these kids out in Georgia.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
So do you have guys out there like willing to help out fish and stuff like that with these guys, or
Yeah,
you gonna start?
I mean, absolutely, we do. And we've got guys out there who volunteer. We have we own, not me. I'm poor, but our organization, they've got a lake house out there, and it's just crazy, man. You put the word out, and people come from all around to get involved and volunteer, and they won't take a dime. Like, even trying to tip them, they won't take a dime. But
That's
we're
that's
also in talks right now with Driscoll Children's, and you're gonna love this. We're trying to get the disabilities clinic, or the PT clinic. They're pretty much on board. There's some obviously legality things we got to work out, and pick a date at a time. But we've got not the official nod, but the idea is going to be to get kids out on the beach who don't think they could normally get out there, right? Like, our boy Chris has that floating wheelchair that kids can hop on and get out in the water and fish on, right? So when we get
yeah.
this all put together, we're going to have the nurses volunteer. The parents will come out. We'll fund the shark camp, which it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome.
That
Everybody deserves to fish.
that is, God. That's gonna create some priceless memories right there, for
Oh,
sure. So
100%, man.
yeah, and actually earlier today, I was like, man, I was getting off the truck. I was like, I gotta call Chris, and I walked in, and then I got bombarded, doof, 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 doof,
Yeah,
and literally all the way till literally I just walked back in,
yeah.
and it's finally kind of quiet. And I'm like, it might be a little too late to be making the phone calls and stuff like that, But
Yeah,
I know for sure that it's something that, like, once I got to finally sit down and talk to him, about his organization and stuff like that, it really opened up my eyes to the amount of work he's actually put in behind the scenes that nobody knows about.
sure.
You know what I mean? Unless you're
Oh,
dealing
yeah,
with him and gone on his trips and stuff like that. And I was like, so what kind of help do you get for the tackle? And he's like, I don't. And I was like, you do now. Like, it
come
was a
on, dude.
done
That's
deal.
awesome.
So yeah, no, I'm gonna handle that and make sure he's good to go on that one as well, because again, I've seen him in action. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
all for paying it forward as much as he can whenever he can, and
What?
so that's why, with your organization with the 10KO,
Yeah,
I saw that video where y'all had Jessica Lynch out here fishing with the women's group as well, and
yeah.
that's something that is, like you said earlier, that's not too big. Like, there's not too many women's groups where
Sure.
they can go out and come out, as a bunch of
Yeah,
females, not having to worry about none, just fishing or
that's right.
hunting or, you know,
And
whatever
then
it may
this
be.
year, we just sent the girls to Sitka, Alaska for I think it was 7 or 8 days, something like that. Um, and they had their own, not even a boat. They called it a ship. And every girl came home with like 100 pounds of fish, Alaskan. I don't know, like crazy Alaskan fish.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
obviously not a fisherman. I'm a fisher of men, but I'm not a fisherman.
I, bro, I'm gonna have to say it. For a split second there, when you said that, I was like, I associated. I can go on one of them trips.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh man, that's so awesome. That is so awesome.
Yeah,
So what? I don't know if you're near a computer, because normally what I do is I have my computer here,
sure.
but I have my phone that we're on, and then I
Yep.
have my computer off to the side, so that way if I have to type up anything, it's easy to do that
Ah,
instead of trying to hit the little comment button, pick it up. And so I don't know if
sure.
you're set up like that right now or not, but if you are,
I can be.
what I can do is I can also make you a Blue Rancher. That way you can share any
Yeah.
links where our subscribers here can go in, show
Yeah.
support for your channel,
Yeah.
the groups that you're associated with, and everything, because it won't let you do it unless I make you a blue rancher.
Okay.
And so that's why I kind of need you to comment on there, and then I can change your
Yeah.
status and get you, up to speed to be able to do those functions and stuff like that as well. So
Yeah. Let me get my boss over here. Boss lady.
yeah, yeah.
Hey, you want to help me real quick? Yeah. Well, so what they're saying is, if we want to share 10K link in some of the trips we've done and some of the trips we're doing, just open that up for me and log on to my.
Channel under the video that we're actually on now, live.
Yeah. So what you'll do is go into the 10KO, right? Because I think that's the YouTube I'm on right now. Right. We'll sign that
No,
in.
no, no, no. You'll go to Hard Life Team Hard Life YouTube.
Oh yeah, no. I meant
Yeah.
to sign into my YouTube.
Yes. Oh yeah. Yes. Yeah.
And
That.
then we'll go to Hard Life. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna mute this so
You're
you
you're
don't.
good.
All right.
You are good to go,
Stand
boss.
by.
Take your time. I should have discussed this with you beforehand, but we're
Yeah. No, it's good. We're here now. Dude, it looks like you got quite a freaking following here, bro.
yeah. They're commenting on there, and
No, I mean like just like your total freaking 200 and something thousand subscribers. All right, so
yeah,
stand by
yeah,
1 second. Here we go.
yeah. You're good to
Um,
go.
let's see. Is YouTube part of Google? There it is. Okay, right here. All right. So,
Redford, find it, have it. What you
and then what?
got?
Okay.
Netflix at
Sign
the
in.
moment. Those fish
So what we're
bites.
gonna
What did you?
do?
Okay, John Duley. I have the Shine Power Lime Shrimp, Power Lime Crab, Flesh Pink Shrimp, and crab flavor. I got mullet, blue and white crab, periwinkle clam, cohina clam, and ghost shrimp flavors right there and there. So yeah. Well, let's see. Well, it Ben, that number would jump up if I was fishing. If I was fishing, a lot more guys would get on there. I got to give it props to Skipjack Cindy because she goes fishing a lot, and man, I've seen some of her videos and the amount of likes. I mean, she's in the hundreds of likes, and the views on there. You can see how many people are on there, and that's awesome. So I actually need to get a hold of Skipjack Cindy as well because I'm sending her giveaways for her next. I think she's about to hit 30K in subscribers, so I want to definitely give away some gifts for that. So if y'all haven't subscribed to Skipjack Cindy, make sure you go check her out as well too. So she puts in the work. Her and her husband they put in some work, so that's pretty awesome. And then as soon as we can get 10KO on here up to speed, then we are going to be checking out his channel as well. And you can go check out the videos that he's got up.
Yeah, we're
Like I said,
we're horrible. We at our YouTube channel, but our Facebook and our Instagram. So I have the chat open over here. Okay,
okay.
and then we're gonna get some 10KO links or the 10KO link, and then
Well, yeah. When you get them all set up, but just say, hey, it's me. That way I can upgrade your status. And then you can
okay.
start typing in all the links and stuff like that you want.
Now,
And
how do
then
I make a
after,
donation to you?
okay, you see the little dollar sign symbol there on the
Yeah.
screen on the computer or on your phone. You hit that, and then you can enter whatever amount you want to enter, and we can go from there. So,
Okay. All right.
uh,
Here we go. We're gonna help you out too. Let's see. Um.
also, too, guys, I don't know. I don't know if I shared the link on YouTube yet, but the 10KO also has a donations deal. I don't know exactly how I did it, but I know y'all have a fundraiser and stuff like that as well. Can
Yeah.
y'all share the link?
Our auction ended. Now here's what we're looking for. Um.
Okay.
We're looking for people to give us $3 to $5 a month. That's it, right? Like, I mean, even if you donated $1 a month. So what we're facing here is the IRS and the nonprofit space they have this thing they call public support, right? Now, what that means is we have to have public support, meaning we need thousands of people making small donations, right? So essentially, what that prevents us happening is turning into a foundation, right? And then you go down in the tax bracket kind of deal. So all we're really looking for is, small $5 monthly donations, right? We don't need the big. Of course, everybody wants big money, but we're realists, and we think we will have a better chance with a grassroots sort of campaign with ones and fives.
I think I actually set up to do a $10 monthly donation for that. I think that's the
Yeah,
one, and I get the email, saying, "Hey, thanks," and the donation made, and I put it under Team Hard Life just because.
yeah,
I said, once we talked and I learned what you were helping out with the vets and first responders, I was like, it doesn't matter if they're in here in Texas or in Chicago or
that's right.
Georgia, wherever, if they're out there helping vets and first responders and their families, like,
Yeah.
you got to get involved, whether it's
Well,
$1, $5, $10, you're
that's
right.
right.
A lot
I
more
mean,
people are going to be more inclined to, hey, it's only $1 a month. Like, I got
yeah.
that. Like, you can do it. So that's why I want for you to be able to share that. So as soon as y'all comment, I got you. I see it. Justin Patterson, I
All right,
got
you're
you.
about to get upgraded.
And
We're getting
then,
gold.
yeah, let me see.
Yeah, and we're gonna have to put a trip together because what I really want to do one of those catch it and cook it things with you. Although
Yes.
the only thing I ever catch when I go fishing is a buzz or a cold. That's it.
Well, there you go, man. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Comment
Okay,
again, real quick.
just say hello again.
Yep.
Here she goes. My boss is doing the work here.
There you go. You got the upgrade already.
Okay, Blue Wrench. Now, I think what you can do is post like 10ko.org in there. And then we can put now, what does this say? Okay, roger that. Yeah, so and I can't forget our good friends over at Redford Ranch. Like
Yes.
next
Yeah.
weekend, dude, you know what they're doing? They're
No.
taking some blind dudes, blind veterans fishing, like
So
100% blind,
next
and
next
they're
weekend
Marines.
too. Next weekend too. I'm
Yeah,
meeting up with the Veterans Foundation here in Corpus Christi, the VA department here,
yeah,
because it's a women's group that she's trying to get the women involved into the fishing,
I
and
love it.
it was supposed to be this Friday. Well, this Friday originally last month I was supposed to
Yeah,
be going to Philadelphia. Well, the finances didn't work out, and so I'm not going to
sure.
Philly. I'm going to Chicago, but I'm not leaving till
That's right.
Sunday. So last month when I was talking to her, I said, "Well, let's postpone it a week. Like we won't do
Yeah,
it the first Friday. We'll do it the second Friday." And she goes, "Well, that
yeah.
works out because the women's group, I'm trying to get them involved so they can come fishing." I said, "Well,
I
done.
love
Like,
that, bro.
let's do it. Like, you know what I mean?"
Yeah.
So I'm not
Now,
dead set on just
what do you guys
only
need
the.
help with?
I don't know yet. I need to get with her on. Um, Actually, probably today, tomorrow. Just shoot her a text, let her know that we're
Yeah,
still on and stuff like that, and to find out how many people are coming. But also, too, I'm keeping track of the weather because the
sure.
not that
Okay.
like if it's thunderstorm and lightning, we're not gonna go. But if
Right.
it's a little bit of rain and some wind and cold, if they're
Yeah.
willing to put up with the elements, we can get on some monster fish. Like
Yeah.
that's what I want to do. So
Oh, my
I'll
face
keep you
just cleared
informed
up.
on that, and we'll definitely see how it goes. But yeah, that is
Yeah.
something that we partnered up with the Redford Ranch, and that is the first Friday of every month. And actually, I talked to one of my high school buddies. His son went to the Marine Corps, and his
Yeah.
son recognized me in the VA. He's like, "Hey, aren't you Albert Stucktucci?" And I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" And he goes,
Yeah.
Lewis's son." I was like, "Oh, what's up, bro?" And I never met the Marine, but
Yeah.
because he's my childhood buddy's son, like he's family. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
I
Well,
ran into him and I was telling him, "Hey, dude, tell your son, let's go fishing."
you're
And he goes,
about to
"Dude, he
meet
wants to go." It's like,
a you're probably gonna meet 200 new new Marines out in Chicago. Um, It's going to be awesome. And then you're going to meet one of the most famous Hollywood Marines. He's not really Hollywood. He's really a humble dude. John Tigg.
Nice.
From 13 Hours. He's coming out with us. And yeah, dude, it's
That's
going to be
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh man, these guys are a blast. And something I could rope you into, because if you're good at saltwater, I'm sure you're good at freshwater as well, right?
I can fish. I
Okay.
can fish.
Okay. All right.
So
So one thing we don't have is um here in Texas, we don't have a pro staff, which is basically a fancy word for a badass a volunteer, right? But what pro staff would be like, dude, like we need to go. Let's say the Make a Wish or whatever. We got to go fishing over here. There's a possibility that you would be able to fly out with us and serve the veterans just like I do. So every time I go fishing, hunting, um, whatever we're doing, we don't participate, right? I'm there to facilitate, do whatever I need to do to make the guys happy and the gals happy, right? But
yeah, like
you
a deckhand.
could teach them how to
Huh?
fish and teach them how. You'd be surprised how many veterans don't know how to gut a fish or skin it or a buck, right? And part of our culture at 10KO is teaching these things so they can pass it on to their children, right? Or to a
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah.
That's the idea, right? And
I'm in, bro. Like I'm in.
yeah,
Like that.
yeah.
You
Well, and if you get the stamp of approval from the Godfather of Chicago, you'll see why we call him that when we get there. If you get the stamp of approval from him and he loves you, which he will, because I don't think I've brought one person up there that he didn't like, and that's because good people recognize good people, right? And what ends up happening is you'll probably get invited back for the Marine Corps pheasant shootout thing, and then the Marine Corps golf outing, which there's about 400 guys that show up for that from all over the country, dude. But once you get in with these guys and you're a good dude, they will go to the ends of the earth, and then they'll start bringing people down here that we could collaborate on some fishing trips, or you could teach us how to fish the lakes of Wisconsin, because through partnerships with it's called Brotherhood of the Fallen. Now, what they do is anytime an officer is murdered anywhere in the country, they raise some money and they fly out, they present the flag in honor of that fallen officer. So they've been busy this year, unfortunately, but through them, they own properties and they have friends. And so it's one giant network of cops and vets helping each other out.
that sounds wow.
But it's the brotherhood, right?
It is. I mean, at the end of the day, we are our brother's keeper. That is
That's
one
right.
thing that I've learned. You know, growing up, in the in the government projects, we had to
Yes,
watch out for each other's backs and stuff like that because we all grew up in that neighborhood. And then
that's
once
right.
you serve in the military, you have a different mindset for those who also have served.
Absolutely.
And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what job you were still in
Nah,
the service. You still
that's right.
signed that dotted line to be in some way, shape, or form supportive of your country,
Yeah,
and that was a blank check. You know what I mean?
sure.
So, um,
And
I'm all for it, boss.
and there's a handful of organizations that I'm going to introduce you to, because I don't believe one person should hold the keys to the kingdom. So with another so ranger buddy of mine, a colonel, he runs a thing called the Warrior Bonfire, and what they do is they only serve Purple Heart guys, right? So,
Mm.
but what I want to do is link them in with you, loop them in with you, because they don't do anything in the coastal bend of Texas. But if you come out, you be a fishing dude, guide, or whatever. I think that's how you call it, right? Link you up with them. They'll start bringing vets in here and paying you for your services, and just to be a part of being able to get more veterans who aren't from the coast down to the coast. But also, we have to serve the veterans of the community, right?
Yeah.
I was blown away by how many dudes have never been shark fishing who live down here, right?
Yeah.
And when we did it, some of these guys are like, we took a Vietnam veteran, and he said, "This is the best day I've had in the last 40 years." The dude, it was like it was awesome to have somebody say that. And we didn't do anything. We sent the invite, right? The
Yeah.
rest is taken care of by this beautiful earth God created, and then the brotherhood of everybody coming around together, looking at the water. Now we did catch 4 sharks that day. That could have been part of it, but it's never about the catch. It's about the chase, right?
Roger that. Yeah.
It's
Puckett
gonna
says their hunt club has special hunts for fallen outdoormen. Hey, can you, Justin? Can y'all post up an email so that way our subscribers, they have
sure.
links or avenues to link other
Yes.
veteran groups and stuff like that to so
I'm going
that
to
way
try
they
and
can pass the
multitask here.
information?
Hold on. It is. I'll post my email right now. Let's see. Justin
Yeah.
at 10ko.org. And one of the there we go. One of the things we also love to do is, we do our at the beginning of the year we set our budget, right? But then we always keep a little bit of money aside for like when here in the local area, the like Aransas Pass fire department reached out on a Monday and said, "Hey, we've responded to 4 or 5 children under the age of 4 DOA. My guys need a break." And we would say, "Yeah, let's do it. What are you thinking?" And they said, "Well, we're thinking Saturday." And we're like, "Well, it's Monday or Tuesday today. You mean like this Saturday?" And they're like, "Yeah, can you do it?" We have no idea how we're going to do it, but we do it, right? We say, "Yep, we're going to help. We're going to help the firehouse out," and it's 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 saying something when you're able to help the local community that you live in and give back to those guys. Um, and they didn't want anything special other than a place to gather, and it happened to be a beautiful place right on the water with water access in the back. And we said, "Listen, we can rent boats, we can do jet skis," and they're like, "Nope, we just want fellowship and the camaraderie in our families to just fish together." There's something powerful about fishing.
It's the water. It's not just you can be out there just walking on the water,
Oh yeah,
walking on the jetty, walking on the beach, and
yeah,
it does something so spectacular to you,
yes.
mentally, physically, everything. Fishing
Well,
is a
if that,
bonus.
let me ask you
Catching
something
is the
here.
cherry on top.
Let me ask you something here, Marine. If the water's so therapeutic, right? Why are you Marines so angry?
Because you're making us get out of it.
I love it.
I mean, think about it. Think about it. You're in the swimming pool.
Oh
You're
yeah,
having fun, right? Everybody's
yeah,
having fun, and then the lifeguard, hey, get out of the
yeah,
water.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
we're
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Just leave us in the water. We're gonna be fine. But you pull us out of water,
You know,
it's over. It's
one thing,
over.
one thing I value. I mean, I value everything about the Marine Corps. I don't know, I wasn't in it, but I can tell you from an outsider looking in, you guys have heritage. You guys are the proudest group out of all the branches, right? Because what is it? Once a Marine, always a Marine.
Always,
That's
yes.
right. And I admire that. I admire the crap out of it. The Army, like, yeah, I was in the Army. Like, hmm,
I was in the
we don't,
Navy. Yeah, yeah. I did
yeah,
the Air Force. You know, and
sure.
and it's and it
And you
not
can't.
all the
There's
time.
nowhere else.
Not
There's nowhere else. Nobody, no other branch where I could be in a bar and I could even if I'm not a Marine, right? You can do the mating call, "Hoorah!" And then if there's a Marine in that room, they're going to respond.
yes, yes. They're gonna
You know
they're
what I
gonna
mean?
bark.
And then
Yep,
people in the Air
yep.
Force would be like, "Oh my God, it's getting crazy in here." Right?
Time to go,
Yeah.
guys.
I'm in the. Oh no, they're talking that talk. Right? Like Marines are hardcore, bro.
Oh my! Oh, dude, you nailed it on that one, bro. Like
Yeah.
I can already
No,
see
it's
it now. Yep, yep,
yeah.
yep.
Now I
And
will say, all branches are listen, less than 1% of Americans agree to do what we did, right? Just think about that. Less than 1%, right? So we shouldn't have so much trouble helping defend. Now, I will say, um, especially being in Rockport, that's where I live, guys. I live over in Rockport. Oh, I can read the comments. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I just started paying attention to that. Forgive me. I'm semi slow. Um,
Army.
yeah, yeah. And now I forgot what I was talking about. Damn it.
So real quick before you get distracted a little more, you
Yeah,
see that little comment deal with the little like nut
yep,
on it?
yep.
Click on that and make sure it says live chat
Roger, stand by. Live chat.
because
Okay.
because it'll do a top chat and basically you won't see a whole bunch of comments
Yeah.
because they're basically those
You
certain few
got
people
people
are
from
commenting quite a bit
Central.
and you
Is
only
that
see their deals and stuff like that. So yeah,
you
and
got people from
every now and
Central
then I have
Virginia,
to. Mhm.
bro? Central. Oh, yeah. Is that Central Virginia? I think
Hey,
it
real
is.
quick, guys, everybody that's on the channel, shout out what city and state you're from, guys, because
This
this
is
is this is
awesome.
this is very important for us here on our channel and with the 10K organization as well
Yeah.
to see the amount of support that they're going to get from the Team Hard Life channel and
Yeah.
what we do here. You know what I mean? And I was doing a little bit of explaining of how our channel has evolved, and it
Yes, sir.
was based on the fact that we want to share our knowledge and learn knowledge without worrying about people hating or trying to hold people down. And
Yeah.
by doing that, this has opened the door for a lot of people who are like-minded, willing to help each other out. And it doesn't matter what city we're from, what state we're from. We all
That's
have
right.
the same basic principle to help another human out. Whether it's teaching them how to fish, teaching them how to hunt,
Or
just being the
teaching them how
open
to
ear.
get back up.
Yes, yes,
Hey, let me
yes.
ask you this. I click on the dollar sign here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I do 20 memberships, do you get to give those away to people?
Sure could. Yes.
How do I do
That,
this? Or should I just cash app you? Let's see. So
if you
if I buy gift memberships, it says I for $80 I can buy 20. Yeah.
send it,
Okay.
and then what we'll do,
As you go ahead and give those
they'll-
away.
we'll
Let's
even
see.
do a bonus today for the guys that are in the fire drawing tonight. Y'all will get a free membership thanks to the 10KO organization. So, yes, sir. And I've
Let's
got a
go.
few of my team members that are on here now, like Roger. You can see where it says Team Hard Life member right there.
Yeah.
John Darnell, Carl Moon, um, John Darnell's wife and kids are in there. We actually got a junior Team Hard Life that is um, starting to grow back as well because we finally got some kids
Yeah.
back in on the team members and stuff like that. And, we are definitely, like I said, it's all about what we can do to help out our fellow fishermen or fellow hunters and stuff like that. So, again,
Hey.
boss, like I said,
Yeah.
when you get a chance after the video to send me that information, because what I can do,
Okay.
look at that, guys. There you go.
I just sent you 20 things. There we go.
Awesome.
I think I did that right.
Yeah, look. Yep.
Okay.
There you
All
go.
right. Hey, realistically, right? I know they just did Sharkathon, right?
Mm-hmm.
How and what would it look like if let's say I had a rich friend, right? And he said, I want to have a party on the beach, but I want to raise some money, right? What was the prize money for Sharkathon? Do you know?
Uh, last year it was $20,000 for first place.
Okay.
I think this year it went up. I could be mistaken. I'm not in the tournament. I haven't been because they cheated me out of the winnings in 2013. But I know some of the guys were here that were in the channel, and if y'all uh, can give us an information or up to date of what the winnings were for the Sharkathon Shark Division. Shark Division is always the biggest one, but this year the tarpon division, there was finally a tarpon caught. There hasn't been one caught in like 5 or 6 years, so that money kept rolling over.
Oh, wow.
So the guy that caught it won $25,000.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So now
here's my thought. What if we did now? And again, I'm pissed because I missed the Sharkathon because I wanted to go and get a feel for it to see how it works. To essentially try and do a fundraiser off of one, right? Like, let's say we put up $40,000 in prize money, right? Now that would have to, I don't know how many divisions there are, but I was thinking keep it, like in the Marines and the Army, keep it simple, stupid.
Exactly. Yes.
Right.
Yep.
So you would have first, second, and third, right? In the Shark, whether it's off, offshore, but it would just be first, second, and third, right?
Yeah.
And I think it's doable. Dream big, right? But if we did, we'll have to talk offline about this. But I'm thinking we could do our own thing and sponsor a couple veteran teams, or, but yeah, I think we could do something with fishing, right? Because it's so
fishing
damn
draws.
fun to be on the beach.
Now here's the secret that a lot of these tournaments won't tell you. There's a couple of months that's the window for monsters on the beach.
Right.
If you were to throw the tournament during that window, you would draw in the biggest crowds that you will ever see because everybody is looking for those monsters. They're fishing. But now you put a tournament, put some prize monies, and use the prize money, whatever donated for the winnings. And then all the money that's collected for entries would be donated to whatever organizations that we set up to help out.
Yeah, I would. Dude, I think it's doable, bro. With your knowledge,
it is very doable.
And our people, we could do this thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's talk some more.
What would you say the best month? What would the best month be?
September.
Roger that. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, August. August would be better. September's pretty good. Then when you start getting to November and all of that, August would be the best month. Yeah.
Dude, yeah. I think we got something. I think we should move on that.
Put it this way: I showed up to that tournament with an 11-footer, and I was number 4th. They had 3 or 2 12-footers and a 13-footer that were also brought in for that tournament during that month time frame.
Holy crap.
So you want to see some big numbers, you want to see some big sponsors where you tell them, hey, man, we need to set a top prize for like a 14-footer or a 13-footer or something like that where it's the kicker bonus. Dude, so many people will show up for this, and like big shark crews will go out there and show support, and especially if it's, the 100% proceeds go to whatever. Like if we start doing that, yes, a lot of organizations around here will do it, and I know companies too that will also donate prizes and everything else on top of that too. So
I like it. So what we've done in the past at 10KO is we used to throw a 4-day fundraiser out in Alabama at Indian Mountain ATV Park. It was 4 days, and on Saturday night we would have a huge concert, and we would get anywhere from 5,000 to 7,000 people to show up.
Wow.
And the ATV part, like there's a video on our 10KO page, but the problem is the park. It's political. There was some political stuff going on at the park, and we weren't able to do it last year. But so we're pretty experienced with throwing big venues, right? And then we had our buddy come out and play, but he just got on a shark. He caught the fever while we were running a group down in Port A. And he called and he's like, "What are y'all doing?" We told him we were fishing. He talked to everybody, and then he's like, "Well, shoot, man, I want to catch a shark." So Chris from Land Yacht hooked him up with his boys out in Florida, and they just, I think it's called Coastal Worldwide
Yeah.
Shark
Yeah.
Fishing. Um,
Hmm.
Chris from Land Yacht hooked him up, and they went fishing with Brantley Gilbert and caught a pretty big monster.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. That and networking like that, it is awesome. It
Oh
really
yeah,
can
dude.
make some dreams happen for sure. All right.
Absolutely, bro.
And so what we're doing right now, we're
Yeah.
still doing our fire drawing.
Okay.
Give me
Tell
a
me
second,
about the
guys.
fire drawing.
I'm triple tasking right now. I'm
Yeah.
networking so we can make more growth. I'm doing a fire
Yeah.
drawing and I'm building leaders.
Okay. Now, what's a fire drawing?
So what it is we sell spots for $10 a spot,
Okay.
and it's a winner take all. The winner would be chosen here. We're gonna set the time at 13 minutes from now, guys. You all got 13 minutes to get into our fire drawing, and it's a
Yeah.
winner take all for in-store credit here at Hard Life Bait and Tackle. So whatever amount it comes to, like last Tuesday, it went for $1,120 for a $10 buy-in, and yeah, last year our biggest one was $4,300.
Come on.
So yeah, no, it sometimes it goes nuts, and we're
Yeah.
here
Yeah.
every Tuesday. It's supposed to be every Tuesday and Friday. However,
Okay.
yesterday I was talking with my brother, and we were having some. Uh,
Good talk.
it was good family talk. Talking
Yeah.
about Jesus Christ and
Amen.
how he's improving our lives and how we can use his light to help those around us and stuff like that. So
That.
we didn't expect it to evolve into that conversation, but it went
Yeah.
right into it, and we were in the deep end, swimming like sharks. So
Yeah.
we were. It was a blessed night to talk like that and to talk with a brother in Christ, and he's also
Amen.
another vet, a Navy veteran, and
Yeah.
so and then after that was said and done, I was like, well, let me get into my fire drawing. Well, it didn't want to go through. So you can see all the times I attempted to get on, it didn't work, so I didn't do it. And then tonight you can see the amount of trouble I went through just to get live. I don't know why it's
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird how it happens. I guess I comment on the wrong political side and they don't like it, and so I don't know if they're trying
Yeah.
to silence me or what. But that's
Yeah.
that's where that. So give me a second. Let me get back up here because I got
Yeah.
Chris Schultz
Do your
for
thing, man.
10,
I'm just
and
enjoying being a part of this.
yep. So like right there, I don't know if you saw a little while ago where Chris Schultz paid in $10. So what I do is I write everybody's name down and how much they put in, and
Yeah.
if I have room, I got Bobby the Bobber. Bobby the Bobber. Let me introduce you to Bobby the Bobber. This
Yeah.
guy gets mail here in our shop.
Shut up. Who is he?
I'm not even kidding. He gets mail. Bobby the Bobber. I have to open it up and
Yeah.
and address it. But this is one of our mascots here. This is when we do our ticket sales, and we actually all the accessories were donated by Whiskey Warrior out of California, one of our subscribers over there who does big tuna fishing. He,
Wait. A guy from California sent you all that?
yes, yes,
Okay.
yeah. And there's another one that has an Eagle Globe and Anchor on it as well. And he's
Yeah,
supposed to
buddy.
he's going to send us some rank. So soon he's going to have rank on the side as well. And so we open it up and we put our tickets in there, shake it up, and I draw the
Ah,
tickets out of there. And normally we feed Bobby the Bobber.
I love it, dude.
But right now, where I normally show all my tickets, I've got weight orders going out.
Oh,
So yeah, those are our surf weights right there. That's not even
yeah.
all of them. This is all the stuff we make, boss. Those are the
Holy
tickets like normally I normally
crap,
sell, but
dude.
these are the 3/30 seconds. Those are three
Yeah.
thirty seconds, but I also have 1/8 gauge, which is thicker. This is
Yeah.
1/16 gauge, 3/30 seconds, and 1/8.
Okay.
So we cover the whole spectrum of it.
That's
Right now, we just
great.
filled those
Those look
orders,
like
so those
freaking
are empty.
cannonballs.
Yeah. I got for downriggers for offshore fish as well. 10 pounders, 6 pounders, 8 pounders. all the
What?
way down to the 1 ounce.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you haven't been to my shop yet. These are
No.
all the leaders. All the leaders
Yeah.
are built by us. These are double drop drum leaders. And you can see our QR code that leads you right to our YouTube channel.
Okay.
So when they're, kids are walking by, I always see it. They're like, ding, and they're already on the channel. So it's like, it's working,
Yeah. I
We
love that,
got,
dude.
and here's what's crazy.
Come
This is
on.
how people's minds work. These are double drop drum leaders, right? I built
All
them
right.
for catching drum and reds. But I took them offshore to catch snapper, and I was like, so when the snapper guys come in, they're like, hey, we're looking for a snapper leader. I'm like, well, I got the double drop drum rigs. They work. Nah, and this and that. So what I did was I just put a little snapper picture on it. And now it's a snapper leader. And it's the same thing. And look, you know what I mean? And
Marketing is
then
crazy, bro.
and my subscribers are like, hey, we used it for catfish and it works like a champ. So now we
Yeah.
throw a catfish picture on it.
Dude, speaking of catfishing or catfish, well, this summer or last summer, we were out in Alabama, okay, and we had an officer who was shot. He was shot 5 times. His name is
Holy
Chuck,
smoke.
and he came out. He, it was it had only been 60 days or 45 days since he was shot. So he just gotten out of the hospital, and we said, "Come on down, bring your family." And then we had like 5 other families out there. Anyway, this what lake were we on? It's a huge lake in Alabama. It's Lake Lake Wadawi. Well, they have this thing there. It's where they take a pool noodle, right? You take a pool noodle and you stick the PVC pipe inside of it, okay? And then you put a hot dog on the end of it, right? And then you put floating lights on it, and then you come back in the morning and you see which ones are moving. And dude, they got a 24 pound. I mean, this thing was like, but I've never. I knew what noodling was, but I didn't know what pool noodling was. Or I guess they call it jugging,
Jugging, yes. Yeah,
but
basically
they do
it's
it
the
with
line and they drop it
pool
off and
noodles.
that way the fish can swim around and they just look for the
Yeah,
noodles or the jugs in the morning. They just go pick them up
yeah,
and they got a fish on it. Yeah.
dude,
Yeah,
huge.
real
It
easy
was.
way of fishing, but it's a lot of work too. So
Oh yeah, we it took us 2 hours to put them all out, and then it took us another 6 hours to find them all. Because if you don't
wow.
find them, you get fined.
Wow.
Yeah, it
so
was awesome though.
so real quick, my spooling room,
Yeah,
I've got my colors flying, my other colors
yeah, you
flying.
do.
When we go out and do walks or whatever, I already have my flags ready on poles, ready to rock and roll.
Yep.
And we got our Abbott reels.
Hey, why was that pineapple upside down?
What pineapple? Oh, that's a float. That's something else. That's that's something else.
I learned
But
about that.
that's all my personal gear,
Okay.
all my personal.
Yeah.
So yeah. So when I take vets fishing,
Yeah.
everything from that reel that way is everything they have access to. Like I supply
Wow.
them with all the bait, tackle, leaders, and all of that and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
again, it's with the help with the Redford Ranch that they
Yeah.
also help us with the financing. I mean, it gets expensive really quick,
Oh, I
and
bet.
so. But again, the end goal is to keep vets from being cooped up in the house,
Yeah.
lost in their own thoughts when they
Yep.
could be out there dealing with them rather than not dealing with them. So
That's
yeah.
right. That's right. It's crazy. It just washes. It just it's almost like being around the water. It's like therapeutic, like a ninja Jedi mind trick, right? It just washes everything away. It's awesome.
Yes, sir. So right now, what I'm going to do, since y'all saw my counter is already booked, I don't have room to do it because when I do the tickets, it's a roll of tickets. I do them in stacks of 100, so it's 10 tickets, and then I
Yeah.
spread them all out so everybody can verify that their name are on the ticket. But since I don't have my table over there. We also do a wheel generator, and
Yeah.
we call it the Wheel of Doom. And this was our last. Well, me and my daughter, she came to help me out on Saturday. Whoop, hold on,
Yeah.
computer. she's either Acapulco or you might have to go eat. So I was like, well, let's let the will of doom decide. So we did that. And, so now I got to sort it, and we'll go ahead and delete all of that. And we'll start
Oh,
new. And I started putting everybody's name into it.
I like that, dude.
And you'll see how we do our this is how we do our fundraisers here.
I love it.
Uh, and actually, I like using caps.
Yeah.
Uh, motif. If I learned how to spell.
Yeah, who cares about spelling? We know what you're saying. If we cared
Right.
about spelling, we would have joined the Air Force.
Right. that, that and punctuation and all of that crap. Yep, yep. All right, guys. So I am setting it up, and y'all have 4 more
Yeah.
minutes to get into the fire drawing. Now,
Yeah.
again, too, when we get to the end, like the time is up, if people are still buying in, every time they buy in, I extend it by 2 minutes.
Okay.
So that way it can keep going because
Yeah.
if I can turn a $200 one into $1,000 one, like why not? So,
Yeah. Why not,
um,
bro?
so I'm gonna put everybody's name into it as well. Uh, Schultz, and we'll do this. But what I'd like you to also, I'll send you the link to Sharkotic's YouTube channel. He
Sure.
creates a lot of music, and a lot of it is like motivational music, fishing music,
86.
and it's
Yeah.
all clean. There's no negativity in it. There's no
Okay.
cussing, and another guy that I'm going to introduce you to as well.
Yeah.
He also is helping out the Redford Ranch Foundation as well with
I love it.
fundraising and events as well too. Actually, the last time we went up there, we were hanging with Lil Flip. He was doing a private concert, so
Okay.
we were up there, and Lil Flip actually fishes. So
No
yeah,
kidding. You know who else
yeah,
fishes is
nah, I didn't
Boozy.
think he did, but he does fishing songs and all of that. I was like, wow, that's
All
pretty
right.
awesome.
So I've got, let's see, North Carolina, Mesquite, Texas. All right. Then I've got, home of the 82nd Airborne, San Diego, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Dude, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I told everybody to go and just give a shout out to where they're from, so
Yeah,
that
that's
way you can
awesome.
get an idea, how they're checking in and what city and towns they're from.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, no, sometimes we got guys from overseas, South America, Africa, Australia, um, Italy, France, Spain, China,
Yeah.
Japan, and a lot of it is just people looking for fishing videos, and they end up running into our channel, and that's how
Sure.
it works out. So
I love it.
reset those right there, and all right. So once I put them all in, it'll give me a total of how many or what our current situation is with the tickets.
Sure.
And all right,
So
let's see.
when's when are you what are you thinking you're gonna go fish?
Well, Friday is my birthday, so Friday I'm
Okay.
looking to go fishing depending on the weather. And if you're
Sure.
available, bro, come on out. Like I'll let you
Well,
know. I haven't looked at the weather to be honest, but I
yeah.
need to and see where we're at. And actually, hold on,
Oh, the
delete.
wheel of
Let me see.
death.
I took off too much for Chris Schultz. He actually has three of them in there. And what I also do too is when guys buy in a second time or a
Yeah.
third time, I put like a tack 2 or tack 3, so it
Yep.
gives them an idea of how many times they bought in or which one won them the deal right there and stuff like that too. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah. This one's a $10 buy-in, guys, and y'all have. I'll extend it another minute so we can get in on it. But right now we're
Yeah.
sitting at $160 for tonight's fire drawing. I know because it's not our normal night. Normally it's Tuesdays and Fridays, but today is Wednesday. And oh yeah, Zell. I forgot to check Zell. Let me get on that
All
real
right.
quick.
Juan just sent 40 more for a total of 80, it says.
Yes, he did right here. And then we got Jaime Sanchez as well. So Give me a second because I got to write them on my notepad because I keep track of pretty much everything through pen and paper. 'Cause
Yeah,
you never know when a computer can go down, but it's always on the pen and paper. So
that's
give
right.
me, what did I do with, there it is. Okay. So Juan Salazar
Oh, what's
got
the other one we
40.
got?
You sent another 20.
Is it called Twisted?
Got
Let me
20
see
right
here.
there. And then we got Jaime Sanchez. He did 20. And then we got Juan again for another 20. 20 right there. All right.
So if I do this, all right.
20 Daniel Garcia from last Friday. And
Yeah, there it is.
see you. Oh, that's right. Yep.
Let's see. We got these jokers down here. You know, we did have
20.
one. I'll let you finish up there.
So Juan Salazar did another 40. Paste. He did dash two, and dash three. So that takes care of one right there. And then need Hyman. Sanchez. And also too, boss. I know that some of your sponsors
Yeah,
are want to remain nameless, but then there's others that if you can put the word out to help them out, by all means, you feel free to do so as well.
yeah.
Um,
We've got
I know.
one of the ones that really helps us out is they're called Twisted Coastal RV, and they like during the floods up there in Centerville. They donated an RV for us to go up and do some emergency response. But also when we do some of the shark fishing trips, they donate an RV and they put it out on the beach with a generator, and it's they also help Redford Ranch out a lot as well. I just
Awesome.
posted it. I just posted their link. Like, if anybody ever rents an RV, or if you want to make some side cash, they'll rent. You put it on their lot, and they'll rent it out for you. It's kind of like Airbnb for your RV.
Wow.
And they're located in Aransas Pass, and yeah, it's a whole different ballgame when you because we always take the kids, the grandkids, out there camping on the beach, and there's nothing like just opening the RV door up, and there's the water.
That's prices right there. All right, guys. So we're up to $250, and I'm going to extend it 4 minutes because we
There we
had
go.
quite a few of them come on. And so John Dewitt says 50 from store credit, 20 for Justin, and 30 for him.
What is
And John Dooley, okay. And Justin, my guest right here. I'm just making sure because
yeah?
that way I can Justin. And then the three for him, got that. And Young Texas Angler, he's back. Good deal. So, Young Texas Angler actually picked up his rod and the kayak already from us. And we also got him, I think it was like 10 or so packages of leaders, double drop, drum rigs, and some redfish rigs and stuff like that as
Yeah,
well, and some weights so he can go out and go fishing. Um,
that's
you know,
awesome.
his parents were, his father was still kind of like, we're here for a free ride or something. I was like, yeah. And I was like, let's go do it. And they
Yeah,
still could not believe it was actually happening and stuff. But again, it's all thanks to our subscribers on the channel who make the donations
dude,
because
that's awesome.
that's what happens too. Like when we're here. somebody, it gets moved upon me a lot of times when somebody comes in. It tells me I got to help this guy
Come on.
or this child or this kid, and I do it out of willingness to follow whatever direction I'm being led to.
That's right.
Because if it's something like that, I know it. I know it's for the right reason.
Yeah.
And so many times I start doing it, and people will hear me helping out, and then the donations will start coming in, and so they pay
Yeah.
for extra gear that I would love to be able to. Hey, here's $1,000 of gear. Like I would love
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
I'm not there yet. But through the YouTube channel, we have probably donated in the last several years, probably 50,000 to 100,000 in donations and
Yeah.
of gift in kind through different groups and charity events that we have done. Like the last one was in San Saba, and it came out to a little over 10,000 in materials, water, supplies that
Yeah.
we were able to move up there, not including the truck, the trailer,
Sure.
and the driver who also donated as well too. So
That's
we're
beautiful, dude.
doing it. Blaine Blaine
He
Glover
said,
for
so
another
young
20.
Texas angler said, yes, thank you guys. I caught my Spanish mackerel and a flounder on Monday in it. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah, awesome. That is awesome. Where were you fishing at? Um, man, and he's got a. I ain't even got a flounder this year yet, bro. I'm jelly. That's awesome. Yes, that is the whole point. That is right there
That's
to hear
right.
that he's still out fishing instead of like now I couldn't go again because
Yeah.
and a lot of it too is we have had some people that have lost
Love it.
that used to take them all the time. And for me, I've heard it so many times in my profession here that guys that have been incarcerated for most of their lives
Yeah.
used to talk about how they used to go fishing with their uncle, their dad, their
Yeah.
grandfather, their tia, their aunt. Like,
Yeah. The Tia.
but when
Yeah.
they passed, they stopped and then they started going to the wayside. And
Yep.
so at that moment, I made the decision that anytime I hear of a child, especially if a family member passed or something they hit, we're going to do our best to help them out, to stay fishing. Like
That's right.
we're going to go above and beyond. And we actually, I think last year, the year before, we had a young. It was two of them, two boys. Their father had actually started taking them out to Causeway Pier fishing and stuff, and it started off on Rocky Road, but after everything got smoothed over and everybody kind of learned how
Yeah.
to work together out there, like they like we caught him on film, like I caught him on film, and his dad was just yeah, son, like just
Yeah.
supporting him the whole time. So it flipped the script to have a different kind of avenue on it and stuff like that,
Sure.
and when we heard that the father passed away during one of their son's birthdays, like it
Yeah.
was on his birthday that they were on the way back. The dad uh, had a crash or something like that, and he passed away. And we are like, look, we don't want you to stop fishing. If y'all need anything, let us know. So we hooked them
Yeah.
up with groups up in San Antonio, groups down here in Corpus. Like all
Yeah.
they had to do was make a phone call. I don't know how many times they were able to follow through, but I know we got
Sure.
them out to fish one time. But we also started donating gifts. We raised a rod and reel for them, a backpack,
Yeah.
tackle, and this and that. And so as we're giving the gift to them through the channel, it started ding, the ding, the ding, the ding, the ding,
I
and
love it,
by the
bro.
time they left, they couldn't even carry the backpack out. It weighed so much with all the tackle and everything, and that
Yeah.
was pretty awesome. Yep.
That's
So, um, yeah. Oh, Sharkotic. I was just telling Justin about your music on the channel, the fishing music and the motivational music as well.
yeah.
I'll be hooking y'all up here pretty soon as well too. Um,
How does one
It's
donate?
at Mugwai McGee. I hope I didn't murder that, but if you would like to make a donation to the 10KO organization, he's going
I'll
to re-put
I'll post it.
his
Yep.
yes, re-put your information there. If you'd like to make a donation to our channel here, the little dollar symbol, you can put it in there, and you can put in the notes donation for kids, veterans, first responders, and stuff like that. And normally, like I keep it here until it gets moved upon me. And a lot of times it's when they come in and it does. It moves you in a way if you're just willing to be quiet and listen
Yep. That's
and be
right.
ready to act when he tells you to act. And so that is pretty awesome. So Yep. Anthony for another 20.
There's
Anthony,
that one.
yes,
Or
for 20. All right, let me get
also,
back to the Wheel of Doom over here. So Anthony.
or just the home box here.
He's got 2. All right, so I got Anthony right there. Rush, cool, kept.
Or this is the
Curtin. If I got it on this notepad, I'll be able to see it real quick. But if you haven't won in the last few weeks, because I'm missing one of my papers, and it's the one that has for John Darnell and a few other people on it. Um,
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab my water.
Roger that. Miguel Lopez. Roger that, boss. I got you. Okay. Miguel. Lopez. All right. Copy and paste. All right, guys. So I'm gonna. All right. So there's the names currently on there. There is one right there with his 4 second ones that he bought in. There's Jaime Sanchez, Daniel Garcia, Blaine Glover, Anthony S., and Miguel Lopez right there. And then that takes us to $310, guys. $310. Oh, 341, a grunt in the house. What's up, brother? Hey, happy early birthday. I will be celebrating the Marine Corps birthday this year in Chicago, thanks to the 10K organization as well. So,
Right.
this is something that, like I said,
Oh,
I was pretty heartbroken at the time when I was telling, well, I'm not going to be able to make it. I'm just going to chill here. Um, but when you said, "Hey man, I'll call you right back," man, I was like, "Wow!" I was blown away. So again,
yeah.
guys, like I said, when you have the opportunity to move, you have seen it so many times on our channel that the blessings are there. The light of God is on our channel in our lives. If you're just willing to share it, guys, and that's what it's meant there to be. It's not, and 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 I keep telling your story about the sponge and the piper.
Oh,
If I'm saying
pipes and
I keep
so
sharing that story with a few other people, and they're
yeah.
like, "Dude, that's a great analogy, bro."
Right.
Like, hey, the
Pipes and
10KO, man, go
buckets,
check out the
bro.
channel.
Pipes and buckets.
Yep.
We also so we also we're 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 gonna try to squeeze you in with after John Tig from
Hmm.
13 hours. We're gonna
Yeah.
try and put you on. We're gonna try and put you on our podcast. I'm gonna post the link right now.
Mm.
Um, that will, if we get up early enough, before the Marine Corps birthday, we can we can do TIG in the morning, and then we can follow up with you. That way, we
Okay.
don't have a following like you,
Mm.
but we have, like, we've got TIG on there. We've got another 3-star general who's a POW in Vietnam. Who they were both on the Sean Ryan show, right? And they bless us to come over and hop on our little podcast, but it may bring you some of our people to come check out what you're doing. Let me get the link for you guys.
Roger that. Awesome. Juan Salazar. Um, Salazar. He went for 30 right there, and then Daniel Garcia. He got another 20 right there.
There we
Wait,
go.
hold on. One, two. No, I got that right. Yeah, I already got that. And
Oh, that's a long freaking link there. Why's that so long? Wait, hold on. I think I messed that up. Let's see.
so Daniel Garcia, I've got 40 of them, 40 of it already on the channel for you. Um, Is that correct? Because I'm just making sure when you told me to check out. Yeah, I got you. I got you 40 of them. And then one Texas Angler has 20 right there, 10 for Hurton, Sturgeon, and 10 for him. Roger that. All right, let me get that in there.
Where do I?
Let's see.
Okay, here it comes, bro. Let's see.
Roger that. Yep.
Here.
Uh, Young Texas.
Okay. Here we go. Let's see if
And
this
then
works,
we got
boys.
Hurton for Sturgeon.
So I just put a podcast link on there on YouTube. What you're going to be interviewed on right after John Tig from 13 Hours.
Roger
Now we
that.
don't have as big as following as you, but we've got some badass Marines who have blessed us with their stories on their POWs, 2-3 star generals. Yeah, there's a list of them, and you're gonna join the ranks of those guys.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what we can do too is we can actually start sharing the link, of those
Yeah,
videos through our channel to get more people to go in there and watch it, so
dude,
they can get an idea of
we
the
would
the
be.
group that we're going to be
Yeah,
working on with. Um, and yeah, no, I'll definitely looking into it. Uh, and let me get on there. Yeah, Roger. Okay, I missed your two. Let's see, Roger. Roger T. Hard Live. And
ooh. Oh, Patrick Peterson's getting rain till 12 and then snow. That sucks.
wow. Okay. Just made truck trailer insurance today, so needs to say I was raped. Ah, yeah, man. Yeah, yeah, I bet. So, all right. So, real quick, guys, so y'all can stay up to speed. So, Young Texas Angler bought two, one for him and one for Hurton for Sturgeon. And then Roger with Team Hard Life right there. Um, Bobby's not a 3-star general yet, but he is coming. He's going to get up there. So what I decided to do, because they kept asking, well, what rank is Bobby? What rank is Bobby? And so I put some thought into it. And I said, you know what? For every time that we hit we blow out a goal through our fire drawings, he earns a
Yeah.
rank. So
Okay.
I
Okay.
remember like our first one was like at 1900, and then we went to like 3100, 3200, then we went to 4300. So I was like, so right now he's a Lance Cooley. And every time
Lance
we run
Kulo.
through a big barrier, like, for our fire drawings, he'll earn a rank. So,
Yeah.
and they're like, soon he's going to be like a 5 or 10-star general. I was like, that's what we want. That's what we're looking
Yes.
for, that
Let's
kind of growth.
go.
Yes. Yeah. Promote that sucker, man. So, all right. Terminal Lance. Roger that. So, all right. Let me check back over here real quick. Hold on. Let me check some. Give me a second. So Roger. Yes. Okay. So that's the second one for Roger. Let me go and get that one in there and copy, paste, and dash two right there. So right there with Roger's second buy-in right there, guys, that puts us now at, oh, hey, what happened? Hold on. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Well, that's why I write everything down. Because if I ever have to retype, like, I have to do it. You know what I mean? So, hold on. Where's it at? What to do? What to do? Hold on.
Well, you
Okay.
got somebody telling you to check your Zelle, boss. I don't know how long ago that was.
Roger that. I'll check that. But we're at $370 now. We're at
Come on.
$370. So let me go and check Zelle just in case because. Um, so Juan Salazar for 30. I got that one. Daniel Garcia for 20. Got that. Juan for 20. Juan, Jaime. Yes, I got all of those. And then Young Texas Angler did 2. So we got Chris Schultz for another 10. So every time people buy in like this, I extend
Yes,
it by
sir.
2 minutes. So I was just
Okay.
about to say, hey, we've got about another minute, so I'm going to give it 3 minutes because Chris Schultz just got in there. So, uh, Bobber's this. Oh, they're giving him the rank already.
Yep.
There you go. Yep. Let's see. All right, get in there. So, Chris Schultz right there.
Sniper. That's what I say there in the comment. Hanas.
Roger that. Young Texas Angler. So Chris Schultz actually donated that last ticket for Young Texas Angler. So flip this
Cool.
around right there. So there's the ticket for him right there. And then Blaine Glover just came in with another 20. So
He did.
extend another 2 more minutes right there. Oops,
20
sorry.
bucks is 20 bucks.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Hold
Okay.
on.
I, I'm retarded. You know this. So what happens at the end? They get merch, or is this?
Yeah, they can hold on real quick. I am
Yeah. Sorry.
lost over here. I don't know what I did. Uh, I don't know. What did I touch? Hold on. Okay, there I am. For
There
some
we
reason,
are.
I was blacked out. I can hear you just fine, but I wasn't there anymore. So, and yeah, no, basically, so what ends up happening, whoever's name gets chosen, whatever amount it is at that point, we have that amount. But because we're still doing our fundraiser for the San Saba event, what I'm
Ah.
doing is I'm donating. Well, they are donating 20% of the winnings
Yeah.
to them. So
Yes.
basically, that's
Yeah.
where my profit margin would be. Because last
Sure.
time we did this, I donated 100% of it to the San Saba event.
Yeah.
But I've got to make some money. Like I got to keep the light bills on. I still got to pay for raw
Absolutely,
materials.
bro.
So we're donating 20% of all the winnings to the Sensaba event. So at
I
the
love
end,
it.
once we get the winner, they'll know how much they have after the 20%. And then
Yeah.
I put the donation under their name for that event when we're planning to go back up there. So right now I'm actually waiting for a response from Pete with the Big Bertha crew.
Yeah.
Because last time we went up there, we collaborated to make this happen. They went up there and they took their whole barbecue pit and they
Yeah.
made hundreds of burgers and fed families after families after families that
I
showed up
love
to the
that,
event.
bro.
And then we had the big trailer, so we went to their unit where they were storing all the materials, and their forklifts pulled off all the pallets, so you can see where everything got donated
Yeah.
to them. But now when we go back up, I'm waiting on a response for them to find out what materials they need the most
Sure.
because in every operation they could be, hey man, we already got all the sheetrock, we got all of this, we got all,
Yep.
but we need paint, or we may need this. We may like specific items that may be completely out in their area. So
Yeah.
we'll get it from over here, and then we'll take it all up there, so they've got everything they need to complete the order, kind of deal.
I love it.
So that's what we're working on.
Well, let me know when you're going
And
to roll on that, and we can reach out to some of our friends. And if it's going to be more than one day, I'm pretty sure we could get us a fifth wheel or a bumper pool to take with us. So you guys got shelter while you're up there.
Roger that. So the last time we went up there, we stayed a night at a hotel because the rooms were actually donated by another sponsor.
Okay.
Because by the time we got out there late Friday, it was late. So it was supposed to
Yeah.
be there for well, we got out there late Saturday, and so they had an extra room, so we were able to sleep in a room that night, and we got up early that morning. We were on location by about 9, maybe 10 in the morning,
Yeah.
and we stayed there all the way to like 6 or 7, getting everything done, getting all the
That's right.
donations donated. And then we came home that night. They stayed like, dude, we did all the cooking. I was like, we know how y'all are,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I was still trying to get back over here so that way because it was late Sunday night. I still had to go to work
Sure.
Monday morning. So,
Yeah. I get
but
it. I
yeah,
get it.
no, I'll definitely include you on the chats and see what we can do because obviously, the more the merrier. The more help we can get, the more of an impact we can make up there and get more. Because
Yeah.
when we went up there, we found out 110 families are displaced because of the flood
Wow.
in just that town.
Yeah.
of San Saba. That's not including Kerrville and all the
Yeah.
all of them have their damage. But we found out we couldn't even get into Kerrville to help because there's too many people. Like we have enough for what we are
Sure.
doing. We need to check out the other towns. So we went with the town north of them, and that's where we're going to continue with them all the way through until where everybody's in their home, and
Yeah.
if other towns need help, then we'll circulate
I
over.
love
So
that. I love
you
that.
know, well, we're going to keep rocking it because that's like you said. We got to help out our communities and stuff like that. So um, let me make sure I'm up to speed on everybody because a few guys were paying, and I was
Yeah.
kind of on the roll there.
We got Dave Grote.
Blaine Gover right before that at 20. Dave Grote, he got 20 on that. Okay, so let me go back. I got Chris Schultz. That one was for Young Texas Angler. Got that. Let me go back over here. Blaine Grote. Right there. Got two for Blaine Grote. And then Dave. No, Blaine Glover. My bad, bro. I did the first name and the last name. I haven't had my coffee, guys. Leave me alone. Blaine Glover. And then Dave Grote. My bad. Blaine Glover. And Dave. All right. So because I did the mix and match right there, uh, right there. So Blaine Glover to Dave Grote. Blaine Glover to Dave Grote right there. Did you get Raj to match my 100 for that? Hold on. Let me see. Let me check my text messages on that because sometimes he'll text me if he's not able to. We got some Jaime Sanchez through Zell right there. And then let's see. Yes. Okay. Okay. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Kruger's Auto said you better check your Zell.
There it goes. Okay.
There it is.
Yeah. Let me flip this around. All right. So we got that. Kruger Automotive. It hasn't came in yet, but I did get Jaime. So we got Jaime right there. Jaime Sanchez. Come on. Jaime. Copy right there. Yeah. Paste. All right. Jaime Sanchez right there. Got that. Dave Grote, Blaine. So there's Blaine Glover right there. Dave Grote, Blaine Glover, Dave Grote. Chris Schultz with Young Texas Angler. Hurting for Sturgeon from YTA. Got that. Um, Miguel. He was on the channel. Anthony S. Got that. Okay, cool. All right. Back down here. Juan Salazar for 30. Juan Salazar. Nope, I don't have it, so I need to get that in there. Ah, come on. Ah, this mouse is annoying the crap out of me. Why is it doing that? There goes copy, paste. So this will be back and forth. So real quick, boss, what
Yeah.
got you to start doing this? Like everybody has some kind of story of
Yeah.
what got
So
you into this.
um, after after the last injury happened, I got out. I got out of the army. Um, I had a buddy who started with a company contract, and initially with DOD, and then moved through different agencies. And in my off time, one of my buddies is like, "Bro, have you ever been on a veteran retreat?" And I'm like, "What? What is that?" And he's like, "Let me show you." So we went and did a hog like a hog hunt with a bunch of dudes. And I was like, "You know what? This is pretty freaking cool." Um, and it felt good. You know, so I started volunteering more and more and more. And then I started meeting people and that can make things happen. And um, we came across a gentleman and said, "Listen, boss, like, let's instead of giving your money to these other nonprofits, let's do our own thing and we can build it how we want." So that's what we
No,
did,
I'm
and
still live on the
10KO
channel.
was born.
Yeah, I didn't get to do the fire drawing last night, so I'm doing it tonight. All right. My kids are like, "Are you on your way home?" I was like, "I didn't get to do the fire drawing last night. Last night I got home so late. They were out still shopping, and I was so tired. I showered and I laid
Night
down, and
night.
I was out. I
You
was
went
out.
you went Mimi's.
Yeah, yeah. So
But yeah, man, it just it felt good. But then you miss the money of the contract worlds. Um, but help watching brothers suffer, um, helping put new life into their lungs was more important to me and started to resonate with me. And then I came to meet somebody who said, "Hey, son, do you know about your Lord and Savior?" And I'm like, "Nah, save it, save that garbage." And I hung out more and more with him and more, and slowly but surely, I got turned to the God to God, and I ended up getting saved. I don't know how long ago. It was a while ago, and then slowly started doing it, sharing the gospel with other dudes who you would like. You're talking like these tier one guys, right? Who are they all write books and movies, and but the thing they don't do is they don't believe in God. And you start. I'm not going to say his name on here, but he's a very well known Navy SEAL, and he's like, "Why are you always so happy?" He's like, "What kind of drugs are you on?" And I'm like, "Oh, you want some?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Where do I get it? Do I get it off the street, or do I get it from a pharmacy?" I'm like, "No, bro, it's everywhere." And he's like, "Yeah, how much is it?" I said, "Well, it's pretty cheap. It's free." And he's like, "What is it?" And I'm like, "It's the Bible, bro." And he's like, "Yep, click, right?" So you fast forward like 3 years. He had one of his sons get really sick, and they didn't think he was going to live. He was in a coma. The infection spread to his brain, and they said basically say your goodbyes. And he hopped on social media and said, "Listen, if y'all can do that thing where you talk to the universe or whoever your God is, like holler at him." And so a bunch of people started prayer groups. His son was miraculously healed, and he's now one of the most gangster Christians I know. Um, but what we do at 10KO is we kind of say undercover ministry, right? We don't jam we don't jam religion or faith down anybody's throat. We sprinkle a little bit, right? Plant a seed, and if it grows, we'll walk. That's what we do, right? Because and like many of you guys, veterans, for us there was no God, right? Like it was Valhalla or death, or you know what I mean. There was nothing for us other than drinking beers in the sky with made up gods, right? Because you see the atrocities of war and what one human can do to another human. There is no God, right? And I didn't believe there was for a long time. Um, and then I had my life change, and doors started opening. Whether it was through connections or different job opportunities, true happiness. It was nuts, man. So I gave up the gunslinging and contract life, and started volunteering, and then started working, and then started a nonprofit with a good buddy of mine. And now we, it's a tough, it's called nonprofit for a reason, right? There's a reason they call it that. But the payment comes in forms of gratitude. And when people's spouses reach out to you and say, I don't know what happened on this trip, but my husband, my spouse, my daughter, whoever came back a completely different person. And it's nothing that we're doing. It's just providing space and opportunity to let God do his work. And we love it.
Amen. That right there, you nailed it earlier. All you're doing is planting the seed,
That's
and
it.
and my brother was saying something last night, and it resonated, and it's still to this moment
Yeah.
like it is huge. And it's like, a lot of people, they say when you speak from the heart.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, it's true. Like whatever you're saying is that's what's on your heart. So if
Yeah.
you're speaking anger, it's coming from your heart. If you're
That's
speaking
right.
love, it's coming from your heart. If you're
That's
speaking
right.
jealousy, this, that, it's coming from down here. Because when you're breathing out, it's right from your heart.
Yes.
Now you can choose to stop and catch yourself and pull it back. But when you are speaking and you're speaking to raise somebody up and all of that, you're
Right.
using. They say, okay, so when you're born, your first breath, you say Jesus' name. That's the
Okay.
true. I've heard this is the true way of saying Jesus' name is when you breathe in. That's how you're saying Jesus,
Yeah.
and then your last breath that goes out, you're saying Jesus again.
Yeah.
So you can choose to use that breath of Jesus to speak good onto somebody and raise them up,
That's right.
or pull them down.
Right.
And I know that when I pray that He uses me. I know that I'm not perfect, that I'm a sinner, but if He's willing to share the light with me so I can share with other people to where I can lay my hand on them to pass on the light, to heal them,
Yep.
to get that light to transfer through them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is, um, it's huge. It is
Yeah.
huge. You know
Well,
what I mean? So,
right in Genesis, it tells us that the word is a living, breathing thing, right? So
mm,
words do have power. Um, but it's also, you can also confess with your mouth, but not believe with your heart, right? Um, it's yeah, dude. Theology. I've been to Israel several times. Well. Listen,
okay.
I'll put it out here for you guys. For veterans, there's an organization that will, once things get a little bit calmer over there, you can take a trip to Israel completely paid for by this group called Heroes to Heroes. Um, and you walk the stations of the cross, you go to the Dead Sea, you go to Peter's house, you go to Paul's house. Like it's it's pretty neat over there, because when you when you get there, um, like on the second or third day, they take you to the Jordan to get baptized somewhere on along about where Jesus was baptized, right? And a lot of the guys we bring, they're like, nah, I don't want to get baptized. And then fast forward to day 14, and people are like, they go to all the sites. They're standing on the shores of Galilee, and we read a little scripture right there, and they're like, hold on, Sarge, hold on. What we're reading happened right here. And you're like, yeah, bro. And they're like, huh. So day 14, everybody's like, hey, can we go back to that river and do the thing? Like, I think this is real. I want to do the thing. Right. And then it's funny because a lot of people don't understand that, getting baptized is an outward expression of our faith. Right. So you see these guys getting dunked in the Jordan right where Jesus did, not right in a spot, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
And they
yeah,
come
yeah.
up,
In the
they
same river.
they
Yes.
yeah, and they come up and they go, hey, can I get dunked again? I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, well, I don't feel anything. And I'm like, bro, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. It's a lifestyle, right? It's a commitment, like with anything. Your spiritual muscle. You can't just go to the gym and lift 400, 500 pounds. you got to start somewhere, right? And the
You have to
more
nurture that seed. Yes,
that's
yes,
right.
yes.
And the more you live it, breathe it, and breathe it, eat, sleep, breathe, the stronger your faith grows, and the stronger your. I mean, it's the more you grow in your faith. It seems a lot of times the more effed up stuff happens, but that's just the enemy trying to attack. Um, and you're going to learn. You're going to learn you can deal with anything with God in your heart.
Amen. Yes, amen. So, real quick, guys,
Yeah, come on.
I see them back and forth on the channel, and they have called each other out. So, John Dulay
Uh-oh.
called out Sharkotic for $100
Okay.
right there, and now Sharkotic has matched him. So now I'm inputting Sharkotic
It is.
into
I
the
agree.
fire drawing. So we were at $510 or 520 before the call out. So,
Okay.
or 420, sorry, 470, something like that. And so now we're going to figure this up, but we are also going to choose when we go over $500, we get two names selected, one out of the Wheel of Doom and
Yeah.
one out of our second chance box over here that gets added into the fire drawing for tonight's winnings as well. So let me make sure I got 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so I need two more. So that now puts us at $660, guys. We're at $660. So yeah, buddy, this is
Let's
it.
go.
And okay, those for Dulay only for 100. I saw where Dulay was calling out Sharkotic for 100 to match.
Oh, I get it.
And
Sharkotic. Ah.
yeah, I put 100 into the drawing. Oh, so you're saying from the what he's already put in. So
Oh, you got another 50 from Blaine.
Roger that. All right, so there's, let's see, 5 and hold on. See, my mouse is acting up over here. So you would need another 5 more Dulay to be that 100 right there. So, uh, and boat up, Mike. I think I got to find your paperwork. But so, yeah. Yeah, 50
Let's
more
go,
for John
Brian.
Dulay. Okay, so let me correct this over here. Let me Blaine Glover right there. Blaine Glover.
Hold up.
Glover. And one more Blaine Glover. Right there. All right. So there. And then file and then load up with Mike. Load up with Mike.
Yeah, just us two. And then
Let's see. No worries, boss. You handle what you got to handle there at the house for sure. Narcotic. And yeah, okay. And then we have boat up with Mike with Mike
come on there.
20, and then so John wants another 50. Okay, John Dulay 50 credit. Roger that. Okay, and let's see. So this will be copy and paste. All right. So now,
All right, John said another 50 for me, Albert.
yep, I just added those in right now, and -2. 2, dash 2, dash 2,
You got a second Zell from Kruger.
3, dash 3, dash 3,
Let's go, boy.
3. All right. And then Craig Schultz for 10. Schultz for 10. Roger that. And then let me check Zell as well. Hold on. Turning on the phone over here if I'm not even on it. I got a mess of tackle in front of me, like terminal tackle and all that. So, yeah, at this pace, it's going to hit 1,000. I'll definitely take that. And let's see. All right. So, Kruger. I got the first one for 20 from you, but I haven't had anything else come through, boss. Let's see. We are at 730 as of right now without Kruger's buy-in that he's talking about. So we're at $730 right there, guys. So yeah, now too, we'll wait for Kruger to get in here, and then what we're gonna do, we're gonna spin, we're gonna shuffle it twice, and we're gonna do the first spin for the alternate winner because we went over $500. But if we can get hit to 1,000 before I actually do that, then we'll choose 2 names out of there and 2 names out of our second chance. Um, yep, yep. All right, so
Government shutdown. We all broke. I
right,
love it.
bang it. Let's see. All right, guys, we've got. I was going to say we got 2 more minutes, and Anthony just made it 4 more minutes.
Let's go, Anthony.
Tony S for 20 right there. So got to find his name. Anthony S right there. Copy, take it down, add it here, paste, and dash 2, and 2 at 20. Let's see.
Let's see here.
Kruger. All right, Kruger, I'm waiting for that second one to come in, boss. It hasn't come through. But are you going to put it under Mechanic Lady for the second 2? Because the first one I put it under Kruger Automotive alone. Um, let's see. Man, I don't know why it does that. Like it pulses, when I have it towards the computer. But that's what the Wheel of Doom is looking like right now, guys. That's with
Boom.
everybody's name on it. And we're almost done there. So, like I said, you got 2 more minutes. And I'm waiting for Kruger's to come through because over here. Oh, wait, nope. So we got Jaime right there, Juan, Daniel Garcia, Juan, Jaime, Juan, and Juan again. And then there's the first one from Kruger for tonight. This one's from Friday. So I'm waiting.
Friday.
Yep. Friday went pretty big too. So
Hey, where's Kruger's automotive out of?
San Antonio, I believe.
Okay.
Right. Well, he can verify. He's here on there. One each if it shows up. You know what? I'll go and put it in, Kruger. I know you're good. So if it doesn't show up tonight, it'll be there. So if you're telling me it's coming through, I got you. So Mechanic Lady for 20. Let me go and get her in there real quick. Right there. All right. So that puts us at 770 $770. He said Leaky, Texas.
Leaky, Texas. All right.
So I have no idea where that's at.
About to find out. Leaky, Texas. Okay, let's see. How far is that?
Two more minutes, guys. 2 more minutes. And then, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and shuffle 2 times for the first
Oh, okay. Oh,
for the
that's
first
some
winner.
beautiful hills up there.
So that sounds like you replace uh, a lot of oil pans and rear main seals. Right on. So no, we're at $770 tonight, guys. Seven
Seven
hundred
seven.
and
Let's
seventy.
go.
Yep. And that's because when you got on, we were at what, 150, 160?
Yeah, yeah. 150.
Yep, yep. So we are there. And all right, you got a minute and 10 seconds, guys. A minute and 10. Last call, last call. Y'all gonna get in, make us go over 1,000? Let's see it.
Let's
Let's see it.
go.
Let's see. Do, do, do. Ooh, yeah. So much for getting leaders done. Normally I'm doing a whole bunch of leaders,
Yeah,
and I've
buddy.
only did like what, 12 or 16 of them. God, it did it again. Like it, why is it doing that? It like kicks me off.
Oh, it's pronounced Lake.
Yeah,
Lake.
there you go. So,
Oh, 20 more from Dooley.
all right, 20 more. Let me get that over here. Pronounced Lakey, not leaky.
Lake. It's like fragile.
John Dulay. John Dulay for 20. All right, let me get that in there. He's at, that'll put you at John Dulay, number 4.
Oh, looks like Kruger just said 100. Lucky.
Let's see, number 4. John Dulay for 4 right there. Got that. And then 100 miles northwest of San Antonio.
Oh, 100
Wow.
miles. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
10
Okay.
miles. Oh, 100. Okay. Yeah. 100. Yeah. That sounds right.
Is it 100 or 10? Because you went 10 miles, then you went 100, then you went back to 10.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we in that same kind of math too. You want to borrow
Yeah.
my
We do
toes?
that.
You want
Yeah.
to borrow
We
my
do that
toes?
marine math.
All right, guys. 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Trente.
There's John Delay's last ones right there. That put us at $790, guys. $790. Woo-hoo. All right. Oh, man. Let's
Yeah,
see.
buddy.
I'm checking Zelle real quick, see what's come through. Not yet. All right, guys. Oh, Patrick said to check Zelle. Just checking Zelle. I'll give it a minute just in case, because sometimes it delays a little bit. Let's see. But we are going to spin it. We're going to shuffle it twice. We're going to select one name. The one name is going to be the bonus name for the deal. So actually, while we're waiting for that name to come up, let's go over here and select a other name, because when we go over $500 or a
Yes,
thousand
sir.
dollars or $1,500, what I started doing was offering $20 kickers. So what ends up
Okay.
happening is we used to do one name would get $20 worth of tickets for our next fire drawing. And so some of the new guys were like, well, we're not in that box because they weren't part of that deal at the time of doing the fire drawings. They're new to the channel. I said,
Roger.
well, let's update it. So what we do now is we actually pull one name from the live wheel generator
Okay.
as one name, and then we pull one from the old box so we can continue using those names. But we do $20 per $500 increment. So if we would
Okay.
hit 1,000, I'd pull 4 names. We're at 500, so I only pull 2 names. If
Right.
we hit 1,500, then it's 6 names. 2,000, 4 names. You
Oh,
know what I
okay.
mean?
I'm tracking.
So right here is all of our prior tickets that we have
Dang. Okay.
Yeah. So what I do is show my sleeve, make sure I got nothing up my sleeve. You know what I mean?
I think you got to
And
get
then
naked.
that's off channel. That's off channel. What I do is I get a large chunk. Hold on. And then I wheedle it down to it almost fell, like I'm barely holding on to it. Look at that. But
Let's see.
for life. That is for life right there.
For life.
So he gets a
Okay.
free spot into here.
All
And the
right.
Zell should be up to speed there, so I can add that second name into there as well. For life. He's in there. Got that. And Zell hasn't come through yet. Jaime's the last one there. Let me put it on regular cell phone internet instead of the Wi-Fi. That might be something else. I don't know. You never know.
Never
Give
know.
it
The
a
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, the internets have been acting weird lately, like a lot. So
Yeah.
okay, all right. Nope, it still says the last one was from 38 minutes ago. All right, okay. So here we go. I'm gonna spin it. I'm gonna shuffle it 2 times, and this is just for the bonus name, guys. All right. This is for the bonus name. So the name out of here. Hold on. This dang thing is teeter tottering. Okay. So I'm gonna shuffle it twice. The bonus name that gets selected out of here on this one will get put back over here, and then I'm gonna shuffle it. We've got that name will be here. Good. We got 4 life, 10. So we're gonna have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 times we're going to shuffle this. And I got to plug the phone into the charger because it says it's going to die. So I got to at least log it in there. Okay. All right. Here we go. This is for the bonus name. 2 shuffles and the.
Wait. Julie said add 10 to make it 800.
Roger that. Let's do it. Let's get it over here. So, John Dulay. And then I also added in 4 life too. So that is, I think that's going to put us over 800. Yeah, we're at 810 now because John and
All right. We need up. Yep.
yeah,
Juan and Patrick.
and put it in, Patrick. Put it in, bro. Put in that 50 right there. Make it. All right, here we go. So we're going to shuffle twice. 1, 2. This name is for the bonus. They're going to get their name into here, and then we're going to continue shuffling. So here we go.
Here goes the wheel. Here it goes. Who we got on there? Disco Garcia. Let's go
Juan
Garcia.
Salazar. He gets another 10 on that, too. Okay. Juan Salazar. And he also sent 10 in through Zell. So he's actually going to get 2 names on there. So now we're going to come over here. I'm going to sort it real quick so I can find his name.
Okay.
He's on 4. So this will put it at 5 and 6. Copy. And let's do this. Come on. Oh, that's fine. I got to hit. This thing's weird. Like if there's not any extra spaces, it won't let me scroll down on there. So get back up here. So right here. So we're going to paste Juan Salazar for 5 that he paid in. And then this one is second chance spot. So that way, if he wins on that one, we at least know which one he won on. We try to figure a way to show people where they actually won at. So
Yeah.
all right, guys, that puts us now at $830 for tonight's fire drawing. 830. That's with the 2 bonus names on it. Now we're going to shuffle 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 24, 26, 28, 31 times. All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm checking Zell real quick again, just in case. We are good. So 31 times, and then the winner take all of $830. Here we go, guys. Good luck, everybody. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Shake it up the channel, man. Tell me to
Let's go.
shuffle,
How do I do a thumbs
draw,
up?
draw. Thumbs up. All right, here we go.
My
1,
thumb up.
2, 3,
3.
4,
Let's
5,
go.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
18.
19,
19.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. Let's do it. Let's do it. Good luck. Good luck. Winner take all for $830.
Okay. So what was that last spin? Here we go.
Mechanic lady, what? There we go. She got it. So we're at 830. 30. I could have already did the math on this, but I didn't. A lollygagging over here, guys. Times 22, 166. It's $664 in winnings right there. So
Boom.
there's 830 minus the 166, which is 20% for Mechanic Lady. And then now we go to the front page. Oh,
Okay.
get it. And we put the 166 here for Mechanic Lady. And now let's figure up where we're at, because right here was 2,500.
Come on.
So 2,500 plus 124 plus 46 plus 106 plus 224 and 166 puts us now at $3,166 that we will now be up to for our San Saba trip for donations to help them out with their rebuild on their homes and stuff like that. So
That's amazing, dude.
like that's how we're doing it. Like this is
That's cool,
it's going
bro.
up there. It was a little slow to start, but it's like a snowball. It's
Yeah.
starting slowly picking up speed and steam, and we've actually had a few guys. Hey, man, we're gonna send in extra donations on top. Hey, the more you want to
Yeah,
help, it's yes. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So,
I love it. Well,
but
listen, if you guys, if because if you guys ever have a, a a a big amount of money or whatever that somebody wants to donate, if they want to run it through 10KO so they can get a tax receipt, usually
mhm.
people don't ask for it unless it's over 10 grand. But it's just throwing it out there for you guys. If you guys need, if somebody actually asks you, like, hey, and then it would go 10KO, and then 10KO would just give it to back to you guys, so somebody gets a tax receipt if they need it.
Yeah, that goes a long way because sometimes we get asked that, like, do you have a 401c? And I was like, no, but I have connections because I
Yeah,
talked to the Redford Ranch. I was like, hey, man, like I could probably get more sponsors for the events we do like this, but they're
100%.
they're asking for that. And he's like, well, as long as we got a heads up where the money's coming from, then we'll help you out that way. But
Yeah,
another having multiple people, because sometimes he may be booked up. It may not be able to happen through him because
right.
he gets busy. And
Oh
same thing
yeah,
with you. Like you get busy, you're out in the woods and stuff like that. Like
yeah,
I
yeah.
saw the pictures of the hunt y'all just came back on that doe hunt. That was
Yeah.
awesome. That
I
was
think I
pretty
think
awesome.
I
So
think the fathers and the sons ended up with 14 deer.
nice,
Yeah,
nice.
it was cool,
Well,
bro. It was
well,
cool.
I hate to do this, guys, but I see I got
Oh,
1%, so my phone's about to literally cut off, even though I got it on the charger. Justin Patterson, thank you very
hey,
much for coming on. The TKO, y'all got the links there. He's going to send me the
yeah,
info, so I'm going to put that in the description. Go check out his channel, subscribe, check
yeah.
out the videos, guys. It will warm your heart in all ways, shapes, and sizes. So,
And we're gonna
y'all
be
have
we're
a
gonna be
blessed night.
we're gonna be on. Thanks for letting me on here. And your people are great. I love what you guys are doing. We're gonna be on Barstool Sports next week. Cooking with Chef Danny or Donnie. I'm sorry, and we'll see you in Chicago, bro. Actually, we'll see you Sunday.
Yep.
But hey, thank you, thank you for letting me hop on here and share, be a part of your guys' world. I love your fan base. It's awesome. You guys rock. Yeah, check us out and check in with your boy because he's going to be in Chicago with us. Sir, you have a great
Y'all have a
night.
blessed night. We'll talk to y'all later.
Bye bye.
Bye.